SportsCenter.
A frantic Game 4 in Boston, an 11-goal outburst, and once again, overtime in the NBA Finals. Game 6. You already know. It's SportsCenter from Los Angeles. Along with Neil Everett, I'm Stan Verrett. Game 7, we'll get to that, but only after Game 4.
Yeah, it's been nearly 40 years since we had an NBA Final and Stanley Cup Final both go OT on back-to-back nights. Steve Levy, we just stole your lead. You got Barry Melrose. You can still go top shelf.
Barry, absolutely no carryover from Game 3 into Game 4. Where did this come from?
Well, when I see Joel tomorrow, I'm going to call him Newt Rockney because his pregame speech must be one for the ages to get this team playing the way it did after those 6 terrible periods we saw.
If you like goals, we've got goals. And the Blackhawks needed something extra from Jonathan Toews and Patrick Kane, and they got it in Game 4. Toews and Kane, Kane and Toews reunited with Brian Bickle on that first line for Chicago. Here Toews sends the bouncing puck to the boards. Michael Roosevelt lets it fly, deflected home by Toews.
Toews scores the goal, but look at Bickle in front of the net, knocking guys around, clearing out the space. Toews just gets a loose puck there and throws it in the net. But again, good shot, good hunt for the puck.
A couple minutes later, Kane finds Roosevelt. Shot blocked. Brian Bickle shot deflects out to Kane. He backhands it home.
But they're winning battles in front of the net. We haven't seen him do that for a long time. Bickle wins a battle. Rebound goes out to Kane. He's coming in late. Toews is tying up a guy in front of the net. That's what we haven't seen the Blackhawks do. That's what they did early in this game.
2 Chicago goals in just over 2 minutes, when in Game 3 it looked like they might never score again. The Bruins come right back, get a bounce. Patrice Bergeron, who else?
Get a bounce. Look at this. It goes over the net. Chara just wrists it. Perfect play. Crawford doesn't find it. Off the top of the net. Bounces in front of him. Bergeron just has to shoot it into the wide open net. Again, Crawford never did see it where it was and actually got a stick slashed out of his hand. So Bergeron's right place, right time, scores a beautiful goal.
Nothing but net indeed. Bruins down 4-3. Then less than a minute to go. Blackhawks just trying to get out of the period, and Rich Peverly's shot deflects off of Crawford.
Oh, that was a long shift. It looked like they had 4 or 5 great chances to score. Open net there. Kelly had good puck movement again. Great save on Jágr. Will Jágr ever score in this playoffs? Unbelievable job by Crawford keeping that game tight late in that period.
Jágr did have a couple of assists in the game. In the third period, Chicago's still up by 1, but not for long. Who else but Patrice Bergeron ties the game at 4.
Jágr's turning into a passer, not a shooter. Great pass to Bergeron. He backs up. He finds that dead area in the defense and wires a slapper by Corey Crawford.
Past the midway point of the third period, all even. Milan Lucic, the turnover there. Kane going in alone, and the Bruins are called for a penalty before he can get the shot away.
Bruins have all of a sudden turned into a very average defensive team, something we hadn't seen for a long time in the playoffs. But again, Kane intercepted and went in, drew a penalty.
Here's the power play, 5-on-4. Marian Hossa gets it. Fires a shot off of Tuukka Rask, and Patrick Sharp is there.
And Patrick Sharp deserved this. He was the best Hawk all night long. Had 2 breakaways, could have had 4 or 5 goals. Looked quick, looked intense. Great job by Patrick Sharp. A little bit of a stumble there on the goal celebration, but a great game.
Blackhawks back up 5-4, just trying to kill this clock. Of course, less than a minute later, Johnny Boychuk can shoot the puck.
Well, he's done it 6 times already. This guy can fire the puck as hard as anybody in the NHL, except for maybe Chara, one of his defense buddies, but just a rocket of a shot. Again, lost draw right there by the Chicago Blackhawks.
All tied, we go to overtime. Brent Seabrook wires one through the traffic.
But again, battle in front of the net. The Hawks were there. Tuukka Rask had trouble seeing it. He had to fight through traffic, things that he hadn't had to do for the last 6 periods. And Seabrook's made a habit of scoring in overtime. Don't forget he did it in Game 7 against the Detroit Red Wings. So great job by the Blackhawks on the road to make this a series.
How about 6-5 is your final score in overtime? Third overtime game in the 4 games we have played. Seabrook, the game-winning goal in the OT, his second career overtime goal. Remember, in Game 7, the conference semis, he beat the Red Wings with a score. It's only the second game since the NHL took control of the Stanley Cup in 1927 to go OT, with both teams scoring at least 5 goals. Again, Chicago need a goal from their captain. They got that and much more out of Jonathan Toews.
I like shooting in that spot. But to be honest, I was just trying to get it past the centerman or their forward coming out and trying to block it. They do such a good job of blocking shots and getting in the way and getting in lanes. So I just tried getting it past the first guy, and I thought all the forwards on the ice. I think Kaner made a great play putting it on net, and Bixie tried getting it there, and it bounced around a little bit. And our forwards did a good job of getting in front and boxing out. And it's just a great play.
Taves and Kane. Kane and Taves seems to be the secret to Chicago's success. You look at the first 3 games, the two of them, the 2 scoring stars combined for 1 point, just 1 assist. Yet in this game 4, what a difference. The big plus for 2 goals, 1 assist, and a Chicago win that evens this Stanley Cup Final Series at 2 games apiece. Now, Barry, I mean, you could go through the checklist for the Blackhawks of what they needed to accomplish, and it is an extensive list of things they couldn't do in Game 3 that they were able to do in Game 4. And tell me if I'm leaving anything out. Face-offs, physical play, get the defense active, activate them, pinch. Taves and Kane, get them going. The big line. What am I leaving out? Power play goal.
Yeah, I feel like Jiffy Lube right now.
Right.
And you're exactly right. All the things Chicago needed, they got. They had to get it. They weren't going to beat the Boston Bruins. The power play got a big goal. Their penalty killing wasn't very good, but that's got to get better against the Boston Bruins. The stars showed up. I thought Sharp was great. Taves was great. Kane was great. Hossa played well. Didn't look 100%, but he wasn't 100%. But all in all, just a great night for Chicago Blackhawks. Play with passion. Play with courage. Won draws. They weren't the best team on the ice with draws. Boston's better than they are, but at least they competed in this game, and it wasn't an easy night for the Boston Bruins on draws.
We'll be back. We'll have much more for you later from Boston, where it's a little more quiet than it was. A little more quiet here than it was following Monday night's Game 3. Back to you.
Every new Toyota.
Fico with a drive from the left circle. That's blocked. Seabrook took it back, top of the right circle, fires. He scores! Hawks win! Hawks win! Seabrook with a bomb from the top of the right circle in the Boston zone. And the Blackhawks have tied this series at 2 games apiece.
Purple drives in 2 runs. Giants win it 4-2. Bumgarner 2 runs, 3 hits in 7 innings. Padres have dropped 2 in a row after that 7-game win streak.
All right, if you watch Game 6 of the NBA Finals Tuesday and then watch Game 4 of the Stanley Cup Finals on a loop, your head might explode. In a good way, unless you're rooting for the Spurs or the Bruins. Chicago wins a wild one. The series is even. They do it in overtime. You get ESPN's version of the power play. Steve Levy, Barry Melrose.
Joined by Patrick Sharp now, the Chicago Blackhawks, and people are wondering, after Game 3, where did your Game 4 effort come from? It was entirely different.
Yeah, people had a lot of negative things to say about our team, and we took the off day to kind of talk about things as a group, and we never doubted the heart and the character of our lineup. And we've been in that situation before. Boston's a great team; they're tough to play against, but I feel like as a group we could be a lot better, and we were tonight.
Patrick, why wasn't that being done in Game 3? How come you guys couldn't play like that in Game 3 the way you did in Game 4?
Well, I think you got to give them a little bit of credit sometimes too. They got some big bodies out there. They're very mobile. They protect the neutral zone in their end very well. Tonight was one of those games where both teams created a lot of chances. I thought both teams were skating well. Our team's built for speed to play that attack offensively hockey. Obviously, we can shore up some things in our own end, but it was a fun game to be a part of.
Really, Barry, you're standing next to him. You're going to let him off the hook. You said he should have 5 goals in this game.
Well, he did. You had the puck all night long. 2 breakaways in this chance? You were behind the defense a couple times. It's probably the most chances you've had in a long time in the playoffs.
Yeah, a lot of opportunities, a lot of chances. Give credit to my line mates and teammates. I think everybody had a lot of chances out there. So I was able to get the one on the power play. I know you guys weren't too happy with our power play the last couple of days. So.
You probably weren't too happy with your power play recently either.
No, it hasn't been good, but today we got the 1 goal on it. We had some good shifts. We don't have to score every time, but as long as we make some plays, keep the momentum, we're happy.
Going home all even. Patrick, thanks for stopping by.
Thanks for having me.
Patrick Sharp of the Chicago Blackhawks. That's it for now from Boston.
Not Sharp. Tuukka Rask allowing 6 goals in the game. That's exactly how many goals he allowed in the previous 6 home games for the Bruins. In fact, since the conference semis began, he was 6-0 at home with a .971 save percentage. Game 4, the Blackhawks light the lamp on him 6 times.
Here's Shane.
Oh, rating spike. Barry Melrose joins us. I never got to say goodbye during the semifinals, so we got the Bud Light Fan Forum. 60 seconds. You ready to roll?
I'm ready to go, Neil.
Here we go. All right. Somebody wants to know, does momentum swing after a game like we had Wednesday?
No, it'll be an entirely different game. It'll be an entirely different mindset. Boston's got to be ready to play. They'll have forgotten about Game 4, and Chicago's got to forget about it too, because that means nothing now. Best of 3. Chicago's got home ice advantage. The only game that matters is Game 5.
Hey, did Corey Crawford have a bad game, and will the Bruins be able to beat him glove side for the rest of the series?
Corey Crawford won the game. That means he had a good game, Neil. That's the only thing that matters. Tuukka Rask gave up 5 too, don't forget. I thought Corey Crawford battled. It was a tough game to play. Wide open, tons of chances at both ends. But again, the only thing that matters is the W. Corey Crawford got it.
Your prediction, we're 2-2 now. Who's going to win the series?
I still think Boston's going to win. I think they're a little bit deeper. I think their style of play is better for the playoffs. I think Tuukka Rask is maybe a little bit better than Corey Crawford. But this is going to be a 6 or 7 game series, just what we talked about. 2 very evenly matched teams, Neil.
Where'd you get that suit from?
Can't tell you.
Mine's David August, and I'm wearing it proudly. Barry Melrose, one more time. Cool is the rule.
Bud Light.
Welcome into NHL Tonight, present